Very warm welcome back to me, Jof at Mo Hotel Adventures. Today it is really swelteringly hot. I've got some fans here assisting my composure to try and make this video tonight. Okay, what have I got tonight? I was actually showing you last night a couple of new products that have come on the market recently. How long have these been on the market? Probably a long time, I don't know. Anyway, AUTO-VOX have reached out to me to show you this product. What is it, Jof? Well, it is a solar wireless reversing camera for car, van, motorhome. It is 7.2 inch HD screen, 1 minute installation. It's kind of got like a magnetic. I'm going to open the box in a minute and have a look, because I haven't even seen inside this box. It's sealed. It has 1 minute installation and 1080 pixel night vision, waterproof reverse camera, DVR recording, stable signal for safer driving. Currently on Amazon, it has got 4.7 star review, which is not a bad. I'm always looking at reviews for all different sorts of things, so that's not a bad kind of average of a review for these kind of products. Currently at the moment on Prime, it is minus 25%. Recommended is 199.99. Currently on there for 149.99, so just a tad under 150 quid. And like I was actually saying last night, if you do have a little ding with your vehicle because you couldn't see what was behind you, whether it be one of them little tiny posts that protrude out the ground, or a rock that people have in their car parks to stop people, just basically things that destroy our vehicles, that are hidden away in them crafty little places. So like I said last night, so 150, under 150 to save you having repairs done in a body shop is not bad value for money. But so let's get into it. I like a little bit of technology like this, I must admit. And as I mentioned last night, I've already actually got one under my bumper at the back that gives me a real wide vision. Okay, so here we are. We're opening the box to extract a really tidy little carrying case. So for people like me, that's pretty, like, it's quite versatile. So you can take it from one vehicle to the next. If you are going on your vacation and having a rent car, it could be quite handy. Although a lot of cars are fitted with reversing cameras now, but this is what is actually bringing the price of these kind of products down now, the sort of technology. But there's a lot of technology in this box, I must admit. Wow. Let's have a little. So on opening the box, there is obviously the camera unit up there. So let's just pull that out. It's got a very nice camera unit. There is the little eye. It's got a little bit of plastic over that as well. Look. Very nice. Okay, so this actually looks like the mounting for the screen. So where do we go from here, Jof? Right, okay, let's get into this. We have some little bits and pieces. We have some little screws. I'm looking for the mount. Ah, right. There is the metal plate. So these are a little bit of a variety pack of metal plates. So this is going to be making the magnetic. So on a metal vehicle, they're just going to, this camera is just going to absolutely stick right on. There obviously is the little solar panel on the top of it. So I've just found the little booklet and just checking out the components that come with this product. So obviously there is the wireless camera that we've got there, and we've got the monitor that is still in the bag. We have these various angle brackets that obviously the unit is magnetized and it will stick right onto these various angle brackets, so depending on the position. So we've got an iron angle bracket, we've got a flat iron angle bracket, we've got the car charger for the TFT screen, a charging cable, hexagonal tool, user manual, antenna, and anti-theft screw, a few screws to screw on this, which that's not for me. Not on a body of a motorhome at the moment. Right, I've just removed the screen. So this is the wide screen, still with a bit of plastic film on the front of it there, and just turning that over, and then I can see we've got the other little bracket that has got the sticky on it, so you can position this wherever you want on your dashboard if you put it in that position. I think I've said before that I'm looking possibly to have it up in the back of my motorhome so I can see what's going on behind me, but all fully adjustable, so you can clip that in like that and tighten that up, and that's going to stick on your dashboard. We have a couple of small antennas which we will remove from this bag. See what we got in this one. So we have two small antennas that screw on top of the screen unit like that, and then there's a small antenna that actually goes on the side of the camera unit in the side like that. So we'll wind that one on like that. Fix that one in there. Yeah, it certainly looks the part, I must admit. Certainly looks pretty good quality. And what we're going to do is, there is the power lead for the little screen. There's a little lug that lines up there that just plugs in together, and that just gives you the cigarette lighter style plug, which I'm going to throw into my power bank. So I've just flipped it off just to show you guys the SD stick that is located in the bottom there for recording footage and stuff. So well, that's where that is. So I'm just going to pop that back on to the mount like so, and I'm basically, I think, going to hit the power button, which is okay. I've just hit the power button on the camera. The blue light has come on, so let's just see what we're picking up views on the screen now. So there we go. There we go. It's coming through on the screen. Nice. That's quite cool. Right, I'm going to what I'm going to actually do now is peel this film off. Let's get that film off and see what screen quality's like. Oh, it's quite a nice thick screen protector. That's pretty cool, that, I must admit. And also we have another little piece of film on the lens. I'm just peeling that last little bit off. That is absolutely crystal clear. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay, I've just for the demonstration purposes, I've just put the camera at the back of my motorhome, and that's what it's looking at. It's looking at my transco, it's looking at our beds, and believe it or not, that screen is crystal clear. That's quite exciting, I must admit. That is quite exciting. So what are the possibilities with this camera? The possibilities are, I'm just having a little rake around, and I've got these Silway nano pads that can stick on any surface and are totally magnetic. So this will stick on any position you want it, and basically look at the screen quality. So that's actually looking at my door at the moment. So wherever I want to position this camera, from my point of view, well, I said to you before, I was kind of like looking at this camera, kind of looking at the fact that it might be a useful kind of like security kind of aid kind of thing, or just being nosy, see what's behind you. So I'm going to take it on this trip with us in the next week and see how things map out. The screen quality is crystal clear. It is so clear. Look at that, and you can literally, like I say, position the camera, and if you do want to screw it on the back of your motorhome, yeah, absolutely endless possibilities for this unit. Last but not least, I've just been playing. This gives me hours of fun. Just sort of showing you guys what it can actually do. And I've just stuck it on one of the cabinets in the back of my motorhome lot. So the view we get is me down on the, yeah, look at that. That is pretty impressive. Still just sticking it on places and then checking out the view to see what it looks like. But basically, you know guys, it is actually a reverse camera, and I'm just looking at other possibilities for the fact that for security, seeing what's going on outside, different angles of looking outside your motorhome, absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to drop everything back into the bag, the camera unit fix in there. I think, in all honesty, I'm just having another little rethink of possibilities that could be useful for this one. Anybody with like maybe like an old caravan with an old vehicle on the front, maybe an old Land Rover or something like that, and you want to sort of get some good footage of what's going on behind you on the motorway these days, I should imagine you know, this here is going to be pretty useful to anybody with that kind of equipment. Maybe like an old motorhome that you want a really good screen in. And obviously, I'm not sure on the battery, you can have this set for reverse only, so you can like really maximize the length of the battery time. I think it's maybe good for something like 8 hours, something like that. I'm not sure exactly on the length of battery life, but obviously that's why you've got you've got the solar charger on top of the unit, as well as an extra lead to charge it up. But for travel time, that's not bad. Yeah, that clips off of there like that. That will sit back in there like that. Then we've got our little mounting brackets that are pretty universal with them little screws. But yeah, it's sort of pretty universal. And then obviously that little screen, if you want to stick it on your motorhome up on the front of the cab and get them views, perfect, all adjustable, angles. Yeah, pretty versatile. And 2 different mounting plates. I'm not one for screwing things like that on the back of my motorhome, as you know. Unless it's really necessary. But all that in the little bag, and the instruction book, let's get that in there. And extended warranty up to 18 months. But I don't think, you know, I say 149, quite a handy little bit of technology. And so hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to leave the video there. AUTO-VOX, put a link in the description for this product if you're interested, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.